What is up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, it's your girl, the Nastie girl. What is up? Look, today is January 26th. It's the 26th day of January. We have had the winter storm come through. It came through a little early because normally it come through in February, but it came through a little early. So most of us was off for work for at least a day yesterday. I hope y'all are safe and wasn't slicking and sliding outside yesterday. Now I'm about to say we got to try to open today, so I'm going to try to slick up on in now. See how it go. I think I'm gonna just take the street way, but we'll see. Cause I see people up on the highway. They say most of the freeways is all right, so we'll see how it go. Probably not none of the big overpasses is open, so I'm gonna have to route a different way, but we'll see. We will see. Look, what has happened? What has transpired? I know some people had ice and snow up where they was. I hope they all right, because it spanned through quite a bit of cities and states and all that good stuff. I know it's snowing. It was snowing up in Dallas. I know it was snowing up there where my brother and them at. And they used to that, so they probably was functioning the way they normally function when snow occurs. Us down here in Houston, they don't know how to drive in the ice and stuff like that. I know some people are from out of town who drive these trucks and was trying to make it, but our ice is a little different than y'all ice. It don't look like it's ice, but it's ice right there, so you got to be careful. So, if y'all haven't been watching, y'all need to start watching the podcast, 5 Voices, 5 Mics. Go on there and go to YouTube. Go to YouTube, subscribe. What they tell you to do, subscribe, share, put your post notification bell on so y'all can see what we's on. So last Friday, Miss Leah wasn't there. We had a fill-in. Miss T-Von filled in, and we talked about, it was body count and then supposedly all things sexual. And I think y'all will get a kick out of a story I told, because I told the story of my very first time. I went to good detail. Let me just say I went into good detail, but I didn't tell how it led up and blah, 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 blah. I just told about what I did in that night. And basically, go watch the podcast so y'all can see what I did. So if y'all want to see or hear the story, I'm going to tell y'all the time. It's about, I think it was about like 22 minutes into the podcast, I started telling the story. So if y'all want to hear how it went down for my first time, y'all got to go over to 5 Voices, 5 Mics to see how it went down for my first time. But we was just talking about, the main thing was body counts, and does it matter the body count of the person that you with has. So is that a question you ask? And it's not a question I ask. And if you watch the show, I kind of tell why I don't ask that question. And it's certain things I just don't ask because I get turned off easy. So if the answer not with the answer, I won't. That's why they say you F around and find out. And try not to cuss. Find out, or when you chasing, or you looking for something, you gonna find it. That's that type of thing. So some things I don't look for. Most things I don't look for. If you make me feel like I have to do that, then it's time for me to remove myself. So anyways, go over to 5 Voices, 5 Mics. I do post the live show on my Facebook, the whole live show with everybody on there. I do like just me on Instagram, but Facebook, it has the whole live show. Instagram has the show, but just focusing on me. We go live on Twitch. So we go live on my Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I'm trying to get some more stuff set up, but those are the 3 main platforms we on. So if y'all have any of those, y'all can watch us live every Friday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So most of the time, this 1 hour don't be long enough for some of these topics. Now, a lot of days it's cool, but like when we get in deep detail of stuff, we need more time. So y'all come check us out this Friday. Go back, and if y'all want to see what I said I did on my very first time, y'all go back and watch that, and then come this Friday at 10 a.m. Watch us live, just to see what all we gonna get. I don't know what the topic gonna be this week, but hopefully it's something good that we can flow. Very nice. Let's see, movies I watch. I haven't really watched any movies. I finally finished The Last of Us. I finally watched the second season of it. And you know what I bought? I bought that little box thing that you put in your car. And you can watch your Netflix and your YouTube and your Disney Plus and all that on your screen in your car. Now your car gotta be like a newer model car. It has to have CarPlay in it in order for this box to work. So that's and then you also need internet access. So y'all gotta use your hotspot if you got a hotspot or whatever. But that's how I ended up finishing Last of Us. And I'm a little disappointed when it got to that last episode, because it started around episode 4. I started, okay, it's getting pretty good. And episode 4, 5, I think it was only 6 or 7 episodes or whatever. It might have been more than that, but when I got to the last one, I was a little disappointed in the ending of the last one. So I'll see what they're gonna do for the next season, and we will go from there on that one. So when they come, I did start Percy Jackson season 2. I'm about 2 episodes. We're about 2 episodes, and I'm watching that with sister. We need to sit down. Or we should have watched it yesterday, but I had gotten to bed, and I slept from like 3 to 8:30, and then I got up. By the time I got up, she was in the bed, so we didn't watch nothing pretty much together. What she was watching? She watching something yesterday, and I was half watching it. So, anyways, y'all stay warm. It is still freezing temp 26. I think it said degrees outside, but it look all right. I'm gonna let y'all know if I make it in. I'm gonna make it in. I normally do pretty good. So if I can make it in, because I stay the furthest from the job, if I can make it in, anybody can make it in. Baby, I'm tired of these people just texting me random stuff. Anyway, look, don't do nothing I wouldn't do, and if you do, do it better. Deuces.